right, no table is safe outside of Highmark Stadium because this crowd is loud and this crowd is ready for a ball game. We're just outside of Buffalo in Orchard Park, New York. Ball teed up, Austin Seibert out for the kick. And off we go from Highmark Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Right back to Pacheco. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Allen on 3rd down. Connection made with his running back down the middle. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Slot man in motion left. 1st down throw for Allen. Pass into the hands of Dalton Kincaid. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. He finds Kincaid. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. To the air again, Allen. Pass it down close. And in, touchdown, Buffalo. They're out to try and tack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bills will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
He's got a gain of 6 there. Devin Lloyd on the tackle. A solid gain of 6 there. It's going to be 3rd and just a yard.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. He puts some power on a deep one. He's got it inside the 10. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he falls through the defense for a touchdown. The Commanders finish off their opening drive. Austin Seibert on to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flight. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Here's 2nd and 2. Finds a seam down the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
And he's brought down for a loss.
Hey, these DNs love to get after the quarterback, but the most well-rounded of them are the guys who can anchor your run defense, too. Mission accomplished.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Working from the gun, it's Allen. He has the first over the middle. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills break the tie here in the 1st. Keon Coleman, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Now they'll try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bills take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st. The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Working quickly here. Trying again, following the sack. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. From the gun, it's Daniels. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Finding Davis. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. One of their biggest plays of the game, and it comes on a 4th down gamble. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Again, Daniels to the air. He's on the move. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a 1st. Out of the gun, Daniels. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. That one's out and cut on the right side.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Commanders ball as we get back for the 2nd, and they're thinking points. 1st down from the red zone. This one's caught. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. on the handoff. It's across the line for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Seibert now to add the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Commanders tie things up at 14. It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flight. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Allen looking to throw. Fits it through the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 28 out of that play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Has his man. It's Pacheco. Offense in the hurry up here. Throwing now on first down. Allen gets this to Kincaid. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Allen now on first down. He's got it. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Allen gonna throw again. And for the first time, one of his throws doesn't find a home. It's incomplete, but boy, what a streak he had to begin this game. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Again, Allen to the air. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. They throw it out quick to the left. And they drag him down just in time. He's shy of that marker. We've got a turnover on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession. This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
He'll throw it from his own end zone. That's caught in stride by Rice. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 22 on that one. And that'll be good for a Washington first. Blown back gets the handoff. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Second and 13. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Devin Lloyd making the play. And it's a pick six as he runs it in for the touchdown. He missed the linebacker lurking, or he thought he could challenge him there and win. A 6-point mistake, Brock, either way.
Do you know, Kate, that you use that word as a verb in quarterbacks? When we look at coverages, we use it as a noun. He's a lurker. You said he was lurking, and he was. And if you're not aware of that lurker, that free defender who's got eyes on you, they can make you pay just as he did.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Daniels coming back after that pick. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
You know, so often we talk about speed offensively, right? We love receivers that can run. That was a perfect example of how speed kills you defensively. A hurried throw almost ended an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a...
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it. And he makes the Mets go. It's a touchdown on the pick six. Second time he's had an errant throw taken back for 6 in this half, Brock. As a quarterback, how do you come back from this knowing there's so much game left?
How do you come back from it, or how do your family and friends come back from it? I know as I get older, I honestly think about them more and more. As a competitor, you're just going to grit your teeth and do what you can. And for the loved ones following, that's a tough second pick six to watch.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Back to the air following the pick six. The Bills getting close and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Another try following the sack. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incomplete.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out as they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up. You're going for this. He throws a bullet down the right sideline. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on fourth and that kind of distance. And an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming. And it's one thing to know it. It's another thing to execute execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
They gained 14 on the play. And that's good for a Bills first down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
Allen on third down. Escapes the pressure's there, and the Commanders got him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB could run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
Hunter takes the field on fourth down, and he sends this one flying. And it sails out of bounds. That's a good kick. Got all the way down to what looks like the 10-yard line before leaving the field. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. They'll run it from the gun. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Stopped by Foye Oluokun. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be second and 9. Now Daniels off the play action. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there, where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along your routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Daniels throwing on third. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And they pick him off again. And the Bills will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's first and goal. They'll run. Pacheco scores. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills get more points to end a lopsided first half. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Bills stretch their lead to 21. The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Diving. It looks close. close. They say he caught it. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Commanders will have a first. One play in, and already they're close to midfield. On first down, here's Daniels. Finds his back complete. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Catch is made down the right sideline. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders chop some of the lead off before the half. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, Kate. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. One last play before the break. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. Struggling to center it. Oh, it's loose! Oh, no, and it bounces out of their own end zone. That's going to be a safety. First and 10 now from the 30. Out of the gun, Daniels. Connects on the crosser. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
They'll run here on first down. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. No progress on first down, and they'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. From the gun, it's Daniels. He's throwing deep to the left side. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. And the Bills will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Run from Pacheco to start the half. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. Offense up to the line fast. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Pacheco hauls it in. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. That play good for 17 and a 1st down. Man in motion here. 1st down throw for Allen. Fits it through the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Throwing now on 1st down, Allen. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. To throw again, it's Allen. Cut for big yards on the right side. He's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down. To the air again, Allen. Pass it down close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. On the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
It's results like that that drive coordinators nuts. Premature balding, gray, wrinkles, all of it, Kate. You call something conservative. The last thing you're thinking is you're going to lose yards on the 3rd and 1 run. That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is if the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to give them a drive starting at the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So it's 2nd down coming up.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
On the quick slant, it's Davis. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that'll be good for a Washington 1st. Back now, pressure on its way. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Play fake here, Daniels. Catch is made, it's Jalen Hyatt. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Daniels on first down. Complete to Hyatt. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now. He's on the move. And they will score. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders shrinking the lead some in the third. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. Seibert's able to connect on that extra point. And the Commanders cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Returning it from the 4. This return makes it up to the 25. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. A give to Pacheco to start the drive. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Christian Benford up to make that stop. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
With all these collisions these running backs take between the tackles, sure nice to get a little crease on the outside, get in that open field, and let these runners do their thing.
This one falls incomplete. Dalton Kincaid, the intended target there. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Allen on 3rd and short. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
They put a receiver in motion right. 1st and 10. Here's Allen. Connecting on the slant. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Bills first down. Allen gonna throw again. He lets a heater go deep. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Keon Coleman, the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. That one splits the uprights. And the Bills take a 3-possession lead. The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now Daniels off the play action. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
2nd down and 10. Daniels. Davis there to grab it. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. On first down, here's Daniels. Davis makes the play along the sideline. And he's out of bounds after reaching the 40.
That's pretty impressive, Kate. I mean, to have the awareness, the body control to not just secure the ball, but to keep both feet down on the sideline.
We've reached the end of the third. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Again, Daniels to the air. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick six. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie. And then starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers. And he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
And he won't opt to bring this one out. Content to keep it in the end zone and start their drive at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Daniels coming back after that pick. Connects on the crosser. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Finds him on the crossing route. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. He's got it! And that's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders leaving their offense on the field. We got a 2-point try coming up. They give it to the back on the zone read. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Down by 3 scores, their hand is forced. They're going to try the onside kick here. The Commanders think they've got it. Yes, they did get it back. All right, so a positive play for them, if nothing else. Game seems pretty far out of reach at this point, but still, had to try the onside kick in that spot.
You know what that was? It was 2 things, Kate. A, it's a good chance to practice your onside kick in a pretty low-pressure environment. But B, and so much more importantly, is down the road in a game where you're going to really need it. That gives you the confidence that you can get it done.
That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Daniels. And they pick him off again! And he takes this one back for the pick 6. Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bills grow their lead yet again. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Getting right back to it after that interception. Caught, nice gain left side. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. So the big play moves him well past midfield, has him set up now at the 35. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. Working quickly here. Another try following the sack. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
Well, that's like a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Takes both to make it work. And defensively, you've got to have that pressure up front. That's peanut butter. And then you'd like to have some jelly. And that was almost a huge play with an interception. Timing is everything in life. And timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Shotgun snap to Daniels. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. On 1st down, Allen. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up here. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
3rd and long for him here. And the Commanders get home, they drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. The Bills with a punt team out there. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. This is away, and once again, he's caught all of it. Fair catch called for, and he brings it in. Looks like right at about the 29-yard line. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Commanders will go on offense. 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, it's Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact. It gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple.
He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Here he is on 3rd and long. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Defense showing blitz. Daniels. Oh, no, they get him yet again. That's Cole Bishop. And the Bills take over on his 5th interception of the season.
You know, my dad was my old high school coach, he's a play caller, he's an offensive guy. And after days like this, I remember one in particular, he'd say, son, some days peanuts, some days shells. This has been nothing but a bunch of shells for this quarterback today.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. Pacheco gets it from the gun. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. It's Pacheco again. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. Bills on their way to their 3rd win of the year. Third and 6 for them to figure out now. Allen to throw. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. And the Commanders get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, how quickly things can change. They were looking so good just a couple of plays ago, and suddenly, not anymore. A red zone look comes up empty with that interception.
I think the pressure got to him there, Kate. And I don't even mean all those pass rushers, although they were certainly coming too. I mean the pressure of being 3rd down in the red zone. That's where you got to slow yourself down as a quarterback and know you've got to simply protect the football.
Not on the same page with his tight end. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Daniels now against a blitz. Finds a seam down the middle. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. That one goes for 25 yards. And the Commanders will have a 1st. Daniels now. Fits it through the middle. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Here's Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And they make the stop. We're going to say at about the 37-yard line.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create...
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Foye Oluokun with the pick. And the Bills get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
That throw has got to be the last we've seen of him in this contest. I'm just not sure how they leave him in when the defense is clearly all over whatever he's trying to throw. The amount of frustration he is feeling is only going to lead to additional miscues. Please, for the love of God, take this man out.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running. Wow, they're going to pass it here. He's got it deep downfield. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. Quan Martin with the pick. And he takes it in for the touchdown. Great defensive effort late, even if this one's decided. Went to the oh-well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Yeah, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future. They had somebody there waiting for it that time.
And it's a miss. It's off the mark. No good. A legion of stunned fans looking on.